We've got these big fat deficits, $30 billion this year, money printing deficits that are bidding up the cost of goods that you buy and the interest that you pay. Another big interest rate hike yesterday that is falling on the backs of hardworking people. And that's on top of 40-year highs in inflation. And of course they want to pile this carbon tax on your heat, your gas, and indirectly on everything else that you buy that has to be transported. People are suffering out there. There's record food bank use, record drug overdoses, crime's up 32%. There's a lot of hurt, but I'm here to say that we're going to turn that hurt into hope. We're going to turn things around. We're going to cap government spending so that we can get rid of the inflation and bring interest rates back down. We're going to get rid of the wasteful spending, like the disastrous ArriveCan app. That was a complete waste of money. And we're going to get rid of the carbon tax to lower the cost of your heat, your gas, and everything else that you buy. But not only that, we're creating a lot of cash in this country. We've got to start creating more of what cash buys. Grow more food, build more homes, and produce more energy right here in this country. It's crazy that we're importing 130,000 barrels of overseas oil every single day, even though we have the third biggest supply right beneath our feet here in Canada. It's crazy that the Germans and others have to keep giving Putin money to buy gas from him when we have 1,300 trillion cubic feet of this stuff right here that we could be exporting, including from New Brunswick, putting paychecks back in your pocket, turning dollars for dictators into paychecks for our people in Canada. And so I'm going to get rid of the anti-energy laws, unleash production so we can build pipelines, produce clean Canadian energy, including oil and gas here, produce nuclear energy that is emissions-free and that can power the future with lower electricity bills. And we're going to stand on the side of the hardworking people who pay their taxes and play by the rules. Right now we have a government that is hard on the good people, the folks who follow the rules. They're bringing in a new hunting rifle ban to prevent the lawful people who've got possession and acquisition license. They've been vetted, they've been trained, they've been tested, and they passed it all. They're the least likely people to commit a violent crime. It's not the hunter in the Miramichi, Jake, who's shooting up downtown Toronto. It's gun smugglers and gangsters that are doing that. So I'm going to cancel this ban on hunting rifles and shotguns and put the money into reinforcing our border to keep the legal firearms out from the United States and put their serious, repeat, violent offenders behind bars instead. That's the way we're going to make our streets safe, but also respect the rural way of life. You're the people who do the work in this country. You get up early, you put in a hard day, you pay your taxes, you support your community, and you produce great products that people use right across Canada. So it's time we had a government that was on the side of the common people, on the side of your paycheck, your home, your savings, and your country. And that's the kind of government we're going to have when I'm Prime Minister. Thank you again for everything you're doing. And in the words of the great Canadian Prime Minister, John Diefenbaker, I'm a Canadian, a free Canadian, free to speak without fear, free to stand for what I think right, free to oppose what I believe wrong, free to worship God in my own way, free to choose those who govern my country. This heritage of freedom I pledge to uphold for myself and for all of mankind. Thank you very much.